Hello there. Reporting
Hi.
to you from Khalahari, but not on Khalahari, about,
How we came here.
yeah, and maybe the night before as well. So let's do those two.
Right.
So, yesterday we arrived here in Ashkam. Ashkam?
Ashkam, yeah. It's
And
not
bef-
ashram.
Ash-
Everybody thinks ashkam.
Which is about 73 kilometers from Khalahari and 90
Yeah, about.
north of Uppington. And the night before we stayed in just outside Kuruman at
The Red Sands cottages, so 15 kilometer outside in the landscape, red dune landscape.
and the earth is really red there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a comfortable little cottage which sort of overlooked the resort. Yeah, we just stayed there for the night, so really not much to report from there.
Yeah.
It was really both of us were down a bit, still with that which you saw in the previous movie, with a bit of a stomach bug. I don't know what happened. I thought it was food poisoning, but I'm not sure. Then she got it a couple of days later, and not so severe, and in a different way. So I don't know, probably just a little bit tired. We were really hectic and pushing a lot. Yeah, so we basically had a early night and a restful night, and got up the next day and took the ride here. So from Kuruman to Uppington, that was about 220 kilometers, roughly, was it?
Yeah.
I know it took us about 2.5 hours to get there.
But, I mean, we found out that the landscape in between is really worth stopping and having a look around, and this is what we
Sure,
did.
it was very pretty, yeah.
And we were thinking to take another route before, because on the map it shows it looks like sand dunes. And we said, all right, so we need some groceries for these days out here, and also
being a Monday morning,
yeah.
Kuruman was closed, but they would not
Yeah.
have had fresh produce. So.
Yeah, so this is why we decided to go to
Yeah.
Uppington and coming back to the sand dunes, because also the way to Uppington led us through this landscape. We found out it's not sand dunes, it's a hilly area with grass, so it's around Olifantshuk, which is a middle-sized village where it's actually located in the middle of it. It was nice going up and down, and you had this kind of nice formations which we've seen somewhere in the Klein Karoo. Yeah, but also the colors of Kalahari already, and that took us a while to get to Uppington. Yeah.
So that was good. Uppington was, yeah, a nice little town, one of the better ones we've come
really
across, and they had everything we needed: a good butcher and a shopping centre where we could replenish all the supplies.
And it's
And then-
so quaint in a way, because so neat and tidy and organized and relaxed.
Yeah.
And not many people around. There's nothing much happening on the roads, and you drive into the mall, and there's no, I mean, we're not fighting for parking lots in South Africa anyway, but it was really
not during
empty
COVID,
and yeah, really chilled. So yeah, that was a good experience, Uppington. Yeah. Good to know, because we have to go back. Tomorrow.
And the location in Ashram, that the accommodation is also quaint.
Now you said ashram. It is the ashkam.
Quaint, nice,
Yeah,
nice bed, nice facilities. When we arrived, it's a little town. 35 people live there.
35 inhabitants.
It's got
only,
three, I think about 3 bed and breakfasts or something, but they seem to do it very well. Very quiet. Oh, got a peaceful sleep for a change. That was really amazing.
And a relaxing evening where we bride a bit and just
Lekker braai, which is barbecue for those that don't know what a braai is.
sitting in the garden, and they have so nicely decorated. There's a grass, green grass, real grass, and yeah, that was really, really
Yeah.
relaxing. So
that was good.
Yeah. So our day started.
That put us on a good foot for today. Although there's still this lingering little bit of tiredness deep down in the bodies, which I'm sure we'll get rid of soon, I hope. So in the next movie, we'll tell you a bit about Khalahari.
Yeah, and this was, by the way, our day 29.
Probably 28 and 29, because we were in the
28 and
red
29.
dune thing as
The
well.
red dune was 28,
Yeah.
from Joburg to the red dune, Kuruman area, and 29 to Ashkam.
Sweet.
So, see
See you
you
in the next
later.
one.
Bye.
Tschüss.